Happy Sunday. This is your style appetizer for the week. So, you know me, I think a lot about a lot of things during the week. And then I want to come to you with a message or a memory or a mountain of amazingness. And sometimes the amazingness is just in the simplicity. And I say that because there's a bunch of programs I'm in. One of them is Al-Anon, and which is connected to AA. And I bring this into this conversation because there's a lot of principles on my journey of, I don't know, 30 years in Al-Anon that I always fall back onto, and they're woven into my teachings and they're alchemized. And one of them is keep it simple. And it's such a beautiful way of looking at this moment, because this moment is the only thing that we have. And I think about it a lot because our lives have been getting so complex and so pulled into different directions all the time. And I noticed today, I really noticed it a lot because we now have so many distinctions on how to communicate. We have Slack, and we have another app, and then we have Instagram, and then we have Facebook chat, and then we have this, and then we have that, and we have WhatsApp. And today I was looking for a thread or a message. There was something that was going on between a friend of mine. We were exchanging messages, and I realized I could not find the information because there are so many connection points and so many threads that we're involved in a conversation that's making it really complicated. And I thought, just keep it simple. And why are we not doing that? Like, why are we not doing that in every portion of our lives? You know, keeping it simple when it comes to image therapy in your closet. It's not that complicated, you know. I wanted to relate the simplicity back into dressing and back into how we think everything is so complicated, but it's not, because dressing from the inside out as to who you are is actually quite simple when you go by this masterpiece. So I want to show you something. I wanted to put an outfit together. I was going to a special place, and I was, and I really wanted to wear these shoes. I love these shoes. So I'm going to show them to you because they contain this color. It's not a lot, but there's just a little bit of the color of this shirt. And it's also the same fabric. And I used to only wear them with teal, and sometimes I wear them with a little bit of, you know, with a yellow shirt. But I thought, this is such a beautiful color combination. And they're all my colors. And so why am I even having this conversation with you? I'm saying it because when many of you get into your closets, I always get I get a lot of feedback from you that this is so complicated. I don't know what to wear with what. I need garanimals. Guys say that a lot to me. Guys, you know, they go, you need to show me, if you don't know what garanimals used to be. This is like, I'm dating myself now. Garanimals is like, they would put them on children's clothing so that this top, the elephant goes with the bottom elephant. You know, the pants have the elephant and the top has an elephant. And then you knew that you could put those two together and you can wear them as an outfit. And so a lot of people are asking me for garanimals, and I'm going, no. This is a creative process. You don't want to just, you know, you don't want to just wear this shoe with a teal, with just teal in it, or green, or even more beautiful, my darker skin tone. You don't just want to wear it with those two things. You want it to have a family. So that's just significant in the way that we do this a lot in our lives. We make things, turn a molehill into a mountain of something that's really not complicated or complex. And then we give it the name of complexity. And this is too confusing and I don't know how to do this. And when you can just ground and center yourself, the same way we choose to only maybe just talk on WhatsApp. Okay. We are just going to exchange messages on WhatsApp, or we're just going to exchange messages on Slack. And that becomes the standard. So confusion and the infusion of confusion, by the way, is a choice because we don't have standards. So everybody goes into all these different modalities, and keeping the standard alive and well and at its highest level is your choice, is my choice. So when I see something's not working for me, whether that's in my closet or in my bedroom or bedroom in the bed with the man, hopefully soon, then you want to speak about it. You want to mention it. You want to have a conversation about it. You want to communicate about it. Now, in your closet, it's just between you and maybe me and you. It takes a conversation. It takes the acknowledgement of the fact that something's happening and something's not working, and to be with that exactly the way it is and exactly the way it isn't, and to learn from it and to create new standards and new values, or go back to the values that you had. Maybe you let them go. So style appetizer for today is keep it simple and go to a space where life is not confusing. You know, if confusion is actually something that we just say when we don't want to have to deal with what's happening. You've heard me say that before. You've seen me say it from the stage or from a video. Confusion is like, oh, that's my way out. I don't have to be here present with what's happening. Because when we're here and we're present with what's happening, then we can actually name it, we can claim it, and then we can fortify ourselves and make it better. So I love you. I can't wait to see you. Tell me which corner of the universe you're lighting up today, tonight. If it's in the morning that you're watching this, have a beautiful Sunday. Go play in your closet. I'll see you soon.